Kia aap jante hain that your favorite AI chatbot might be built on digital poison? Right now, as you're watching this video, massive data centers are processing information that could be ethically toxic. And Elon Musk? He's right in the middle of this controversy. Today I'm going to show you something that will completely change how you think about artificial intelligence. This isn't just about technology, to humanity could future ka so all high. But first, let me ask you this, would you use an AI that was trained on hate speech, stolen content, and personal data without consent? Dosto, imagine walking into a chocolate factory, but instead of cocoa beans, they're using rotten ingredients. That's exactly what's happening in today's AI training facilities. These aren't just innocent computer programs learning to be helpful. Research from Stanford University shows that major AI models are trained on datasets containing up to 30% problematic content. We're talking about hate speech, copyrighted material, and private conversation scraped without permission. It's like building a house on a foundation of quicksand. But here's the scary part, surf technical problem nahi high. From a psychological perspective, when we interact with these AIs, we're essentially communicating with systems that have been fed a diet of human toxicity. What does that do to us as a species? What does it say about our collective consciousness? Wait until you hear what Elon's company is actually doing with this data. ABA to hide the real controversy. Elon Musk's XAI company recently built what they call the world's most powerful AI training facility in Memphis. Sounds impressive, right? But whistleblowers are revealing some disturbing truths. This facility processes over 100,000 gigabytes of data daily. That's equivalent to the entire Library of Congress being processed every few hours. But where is this data coming from? Former employees claim that X's platform, Twitter, is being used as a massive data harvesting operation. Think about it psychologically. Every tweet you've ever written, every private message, every moment of digital vulnerability, it's all being fed into these systems. From a religious perspective, many faiths talk about the sanctity of human thoughts and intentions. Are we violating something sacred here? But the ethical implications go much deeper than just privacy. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, talked about the collective unconscious, shared psychological material across humanity. What happens when we create artificial minds using our collective digital shadow? Studies show that AI systems trained on biased data don't just reproduce that bias, they amplify it. It's like psychological contamination spreading through our digital ecosystem. When you ask ChatGPT or any AI a question, you're not just getting information, you're interacting with humanity's processed toxicity. Religious scholars across different traditions are raising similar concerns. The concept of digital karma is emerging, the idea that the negative intentions embedded in training data create harmful consequences that ripple through society. In Hinduism, Buddhism, and even Western religious thought, there's growing recognition that our digital actions have spiritual consequences. So what's the solution? First, we need transparency. Companies like XAI must disclose exactly what data they're using and how they're sourcing it. Second, we need regulation that treats digital consent as seriously as we treat physical consent. And third, we need to recognize this as a moral crisis, not just a technical problem. The future of artificial intelligence will be determined by the choices we make right now. Will we allow our digital futures to be built on poisoned data, or will we demand something better? The question isn't whether AI is here to stay, it is. The question is whether we'll have the courage to build it ethically. This conversation doesn't end here. Subscribe for more investigations into how technology shapes our psychology, our spirituality, and our shared humanity. What are your thoughts on AI ethics? Drop your perspective in the comments below. Let's build a better digital future together.